Hey guys, welcome back to Chef HD. George Kringas here. I just picked up a new knife from Chef City. So I've been using my current fillet knife since culinary school, which was about over 10 years ago now. And I figured it was time for an upgrade. And I picked up the 7-inch classic flexible fillet knife. And here it is. Let's open the box. Shun makes a great knife. My one gripe is, especially for my everyday chef knife, that's why I don't use them, is the round handle. When you're moving quickly in the kitchen, especially like during service, my hand tends to get a little slippery, so I get a little slide there. As you can see right here, it's very, very sharp, that corner. So if you get your knuckle close there and your knife slips a little bit, and it has in the past, and I've shaved my knuckle off right there. So for the house or for a specialty blade, I would recommend it. For a restaurant, for a cook that's moving quickly, I wouldn't prefer this style handle. Make sure to check out our website, chefhd.tv, to pick up these cool t-shirts. I got them in black as well. Let's talk more cook. Enjoy the episode. Our first cut always is underneath the fin, on an angle behind the head, just like that. Very sharp blade. Our second cut is down the spine. Make an incision there, and on top of the spine there, just slide your knife down just like that. Okay, so now more short strokes. Follow your blade, follow the bone. Okay. As you can see, there's a little dip right there. On the other side, it does the same thing. So dip your knife in and flex your blade down like that. Make one incision out like that. Follow the bone down. And now, okay. This is all bone here, but the blade's doing all the work. We're gonna save these scraps, and we're gonna make a sauce from this. Run your finger down here. You have a couple bones that come up this way. So you're kind of going in straight and then turning your blade just down a little bit. Grab this, blade down, move your back hand, just like that. My blade is not moving one bit. Okay. Alright, flesh side down, just like that. So today's recipe is branzino cooked in parchment paper. It's cooked in the oven, but inside the parchment paper it creates this nice steam with all the flavors in there and a lot of aromatics. I really like this recipe. I haven't done it since culinary school, but I'm happy to share it with you guys today. We're gonna do portobello mushrooms, zucchini, carrots, little garlic in there, and we're gonna make a fish broth from the bones. I've been in a little love affair with Asian flavors, so I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of that into the recipe today as well, and I hope you guys like it. Make sure you check out chefhd.tv, pick up some of these cool t-shirts, support the site. Thank you so much. We got our little stock pot, so we got our carrots, our celery, our onion. Slice them really thin because this is a quick broth. Normally chicken stock can go a little bigger, veal stock can go huge. For fish, you want it as small as possible because it's about a 30-minute to 45-minute cook. Our fish bones, we're going to use a little bit of butter, we're going to use a little sesame oil, peppercorns, dried mushrooms, a little garlic, some fresh thyme. Alright, so we're going to start off with a little bit of sesame oil and 1 cube of butter in there. Throw our vegetables in there. So you want to sweat these down. In a fish broth, you don't want any color. Alright, throw our mushrooms in there. You smell them right away. That earthiness just hits you right in the nose. Throw the bones in there. A few of these peppercorns. Just smash the garlic. It's okay if it sticks a little bit. The fish will stick. But we're going to deglaze it right now. with a little bit of sake. Oh man, that smells so good. Turn the heat up. So you want to bring this up to like almost a boil and lower the heat, all right? You just want to slow simmer for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And you just want to pour slowly right in there. Beautiful homemade fish stock. Not too thick, but not too thin either. Alright, so as you can see, I mean, you're not getting it thinner than that with a knife, you know what I mean? It's like almost translucent. So if you're making like a nice tomato sauce too, I mean, that's the way to go. The mushrooms in the bowl, some of this sliced garlic, a little sesame oil, give it a little toss like that, a little soy sauce, and a little mirin. Stuff is pretty sweet, so just a little touch should take you a long way, okay? A little black pepper, and just spread them out nice and even. Get your oven really hot, like 400 degrees. You want to get these nice and brown. Alright guys, that's what we're looking for. Nice and hot. You want to take a little bit of that fish stock that we made. I'm going to take a little wooden spoon or plastic spoon like that. Look at all that beautiful color that just came up, right? This is basically our sauce that we add to our fish. Mushrooms. Sticks like this, basically. All right? I'm going to do the same thing with zucchini. All right, so now we're going to glaze the carrots. Got to keep the pan moving. So we're going to start with a little bit of butter. Add your carrots in. A little salt, a little pepper. Sprig of thyme, sake, and a little bit of our fish broth. So when that liquid cooks out, our carrots are done. A touch of soy sauce in there, just a little bit. Right around there, you start to see the liquid coming out, right? Now we're gonna add our zucchini in there. Just give it a little flick. So you don't want your zucchini mush. The zucchini cooks pretty quickly. This is why we added the zucchini in right before the carrots were done. Now for our soy dressing. I like to make this for my rice. I drizzle a little bit on top for a little more flavor. Alright, so this is like a mixture of tangy, salty, sweet. So we start with our sesame oil, a little soy sauce. Soy and sesame is like 50-50, I would say. Let's mix that in real quick. Get our base, rice wine vinegar, scallions, toasted sesame seed. More vinegar. I'm going to add a little sweet too. I'm going to add a little mirin to that. That's it right there. You're going for a balance between tangy, salty, and sweet. Just keep that in the back of your head. I love to eat, so I know what tastes good and what doesn't taste good. It's the most important tool for a cook is your palate, because if you know what tastes good, for the most part, your customers are going to enjoy it. If you enjoy it, your customers are going to enjoy it. Alright, we're using a short grain rice, so remember to rinse your rice till the water's clear. Equal parts water to rice. So we got our fish, got our paper laid out. This is not the traditional culinary school way. What I did was I took my parchment paper, I cut a piece of aluminum foil just a bit bigger. We start with our mushrooms. The shape and the size of the fish. Now we take our first 2 fillets and we lay it right on top like that, okay? Touch of salt, a little crack of pepper, softened butter. You can see how it's like pliable, right? You leave it out for a little bit. Right in the center there is perfect. Fold it over like a little sandwich. Alright, so now we take our mixed veg, put it right there, right on the top, just like that. Sprig of thyme like that, boom, okay, and our liquid from our mushrooms right on the top, okay, like a sandwich basically. Fold it over, make a nice little package. Just pinch the side, pinch the ends really well, make a nice little crease so the steam stays inside. And now into the smoker at 400 degrees, maybe about 12 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, look at that, beauty. Fish is perfectly cooked. Alright, we just want to scoop it right out with a big spatula like this. Just like that. Beautiful. And you drizzle the sauce right on top. Just like that, guys. Yes. That looks good, no? And we're going to drizzle a little bit on our rice. Finish off the rice with a little garnish scallion. A little sesame seed on top of everything here. I don't know what this dish is called exactly. It's a mixture between French, Asian, whatever you want to call it, you call it, but it smells really good and I can't wait to try it. Boom. Alright guys, for the taste. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like perfectly cooked, dude. Alright, mushroom in there. Wow. Guys, you get everything. You get layers and layers on layers of flavor. Try this recipe out. Excuse me. Try this recipe out. It's really good, man. That dressing really gives you an extra layer. A little sweet, a little more acid. So it's all good. This is a winner, man. This is really good. Guys, if you liked the video, if you liked the recipe, leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate your support. This is bringing back extra layer of creativity, so I'm really enjoying doing this. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much.